Hi, welcome back. Today we're gonna go over my thoughts on some of the products that have entered my makeup and skincare collection in the past 3-4 months or so. So it's just gonna be a round of speed reviews, just my thoughts on mostly formulation, color, lasting power, characteristics, properties, and so on. So if this is something that you are interested in watching, hang tight. We're gonna go over the best and the worst of these products as fast as possible because I do love to talk. If this is your first time here, I'm so glad you stopped by. My name is Jo and this is Shimmers and Pans, my sparkly corner of the internet where I'm sharing the beautiful things that bring me joy. Let's get into the products that I'm gonna share with you and try to give you my thoughts as fast as I can. All right, let's get started with skincare since I have about 4 products here. First off, let's talk about this Hada Labo toner. It's a hyaluronic acid toner. I don't know a more exact name for it because it's all in Japanese. They call it a hydrating lotion, and I guess that there's some truth to that because it's not like a watery texture like a toner. Like it has some weight to it. It has a little bit of a viscosity, but it hydrates so well. So when I take off my makeup, for example, like after I do double cleansing, one of the things that I will do is just put on a layer of this and then just let it rest. Sometimes when I take off my makeup after work, I'll put on a layer of this, go to the gym, and then like take a shower and do my nighttime skincare after that. I bought this at Amazon. I don't remember how much it cost, but it's a pretty affordable option if you want something with hyaluronic acid, if you appreciate the ingredient. Really, really like that, and I look forward to trying more from Hada Labo. It's a brand that I had heard good things about from other beauty bloggers, so I'm definitely curious to try other products from their product line. Then let's get into 2 e.l.f. Skin products. If you are subscribed here on YouTube, you may have seen me talk about this in a short. If you are not subscribed, you should, because I do long form videos like this one, and I also do shorts where I share some of the things that I'm doing in my makeup usage, and then some thoughts on skincare, makeup releases, things that are happening, policy changes, whatever, okay? But these 2 products are what I'm using right now in my day and night skincare routine. The moisturizer is the Holy Hydration Hydrogel Moisturizer with hyaluronic acid and peptides. One of the reasons why I'm using hyaluronic acid a lot right now is because I live in the desert. It's super hot right now. Like it's over 100 degrees pretty much every day. Like you wake up in the morning at 6 in the morning and it's like 89 degrees already. So hot. I need hydration, especially with my dry combo skin. Usually it's like dry combo. This year is just like, no, we're just gonna do the dry thing, okay? So this has been really great because it's a really lightweight moisturizer. I highly recommend it for all skin types. I think it would be good for all skin types. And if you want something that doesn't feel too heavy on the skin. And then this is the Superhourish Facial Oil. I bought it because it has jojoba oil and it has rosehip oil. Rosehip oil is great for people that have issues with hyperpigmentation, like myself. Like my skin will get a dark spot from looking at it, seriously. And this will kind of boost the hydration in that moisturizer, and also the rosehip oil I think will hopefully help some of my other products, some of the other actives that I use to work through my hyperpigmentation in a way that is still gentle but effective. The last skincare product that I wanted to talk about is the Shiseido Ultimate Sun Protection Lotion Synchro Shield 50 Plus SPF. I've been using this before I wear makeup every day, and it offers great protection, no white cast whatsoever, doesn't interfere with makeup, doesn't lift product, like none of those problems that you may have with other sunscreens. I also have a larger size of this that I use in my body. My husband also uses, and after years of searching for a sunscreen that my husband doesn't complain about, I had only found Sun Balm up to now and the Glossier for the face. He's finally like, can we stick to this one? Can we just buy this one? Can we buy this one here in Saudi Arabia? Can we buy Shiseido here? I like this one. It's hard to take off. I will say that it is thick and it's hard to take off. Like you have to maybe use a loofah or something like that when you shower. But it is effective, it's easy to apply, and it plays nice with other products. So I really appreciate it and like it for that reason. Let's go into one fragrance. So the fragrance that I have is Angel's Share from Kilian. I didn't really know Kilian until I started watching Charlotte Holcroft and she started talking about Kilian as a niche perfume brand. I love this. It's so sexy and complex and like, I don't know anything about notes. Like I'm not like a fragrance connoisseur or anything like that, but this is like a nice, sophisticated, sexy, warming fragrance. I really, really love it. I just got the travel size to try. But when I finish this, I absolutely see myself buying a full size of Angel's Share. This is awesome. I love it. All right, let's finish things up with makeup and let's talk about my latest acquisition in the eyeshadow palette range. I finally use all 4 of these. This is the Futurism palette set from Kaleidos, and mainly I just want to speak to the formula because this set is being discontinued. I believe that there are a few of the 4 that are still available on the Kaleidos website. The set itself is no longer available. But what I want to say about the Kaleidos eyeshadow formula is that it is incredibly easy to work with, has great lasting power, and has amazing color payoff. And everything that you want from a specific type of eyeshadow formula, you will get it from Kaleidos. Mattes that blend super easy but still give you very good color payoff no matter what level of opacity you want from a matte, you got it. Shimmers that are beautiful and sparkly and super easy to apply with very little fallout, you got it. Fun duochromes and multichromes that give you a playful twist to your look, you got it. Super intense, high impact metallic that will take your look from simple to holy moly with just one finger, one application, one swipe, you also got it. The one thing that I will say is that in the, what is this palette called? In the Electro Turquoise palette, the shade Tron, watch out for the fallout. That is one of the shades that, from the ones that I've used, that is the only one that gave me fallout that I was like, oh, am I gonna have to start over? I don't want to. But at the end of the day, you know, I removed it with some powder with what was left in my concealer brush, and I put on my glasses and I moved on with my day. But that was the one shade. But if you are curious about the Kaleidos eyeshadow formula, it really is really, 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 really good. You will not be disappointed. Let's talk about this guy, the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara. This is a big moment for me. This is a big moment for me because it means that since 2011, when I started using e.l.f., this is the first e.l.f. mascara that actually works. Finally, e.l.f. Like, e.l.f. has worked really hard at improving the formulas of basically everything they make, but around 2018 or so, I took a pause with mascaras because I had the same problem with every single one. They just fell off my eyes and they were clumpy and just kind of flaky and would coat some lashes but not others, and it gave me a very uneven, disappointing look. This one actually delivers. I will say though, it seems to be one of those mascaras that takes like 4 or 5 uses to really get its groove, and that's what happened to me. So the first time I used it, I was like, I don't know about this. Like, I have lashes. I wanted big drama because, hey, it's called Big Mood. And I didn't quite get it. Maybe I should have used more than one coat because look at this brush, man. Are you seeing this? It's thick and has like a lot of hairs and stuff. So I expected big things the first time I used it, and I didn't quite get it. I only used one coat. It was kind of underwhelming, but as it has become thicker and dried out a little bit, now it delivers. I do see some flaking at the end of the day. Like, I have a few fallings over here in under my eyes, sometimes, not always. So I think I have to be careful with how quickly I apply coats. I think I have to let them dry. Whoops. I think I have to let them dry well enough before I apply, and I can't apply more than 2. Other than that, it's just too heavy for me, but it does work. I got this as a gift with purchase when I bought e.l.f. skincare, and I got a set of 2, so I'm gonna be using Big Mood for a little while. But I do approve of this. It's good. It is good. Then let's talk about the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Cream Blush. Again, this is a shade Jubilee, and it's my first time trying a Danessa Myricks product ever. Here is a little swatch, if you wanna see. It's a really nice shade, very buildable, very, like you can change the intensity very easily. And I mean, as you can see, this is one swatch. I'm sorry, this is not the best angle from my arm. That's one swatch, and you get like great color payoff, great intensity. If you try to blend it, this is what it looks like blended. It looks really natural. You can get like the flushed look, and it gives you great lasting power as well. The first time I used it, I had it on for like 10, 11 hours, didn't set it with a powder product, and my blush was still there. So high marks for this Danessa Myricks product. It has gotten really good reviews as it is. So the next time I buy another cream blush, I'm probably gonna get just another shade of this one. It's one where I would definitely love to try different shades and just continue adding to my collection, because it's a great formula and great color, very easy application and usage, even for people that are intimidated with cream blush. And then with this Tower 28 Beach Please in Happy Hour, I'm just gonna speak to the color. Again, same thing, very manageable in terms of modulating the intensity of the blush itself. And look at how beautiful that pink shade is. It's really pretty. It's like, it's not bubblegum and it's not fuchsia. It's just fun pink blush. I don't know how else to describe it. And here's what it looks like blended on my skin tone. Like, you can definitely build it up as much as you want, but the color is beautiful. And again, you get that same really great lasting power that the Tower 28 formula has. Again, another cream blush formula that I look forward to continue bringing into my collection in different shades, and I will definitely repurchase that. The other cream blush formula that I want to talk about is Mel Cosmetics. I have 2 shades of the blush lights. I have Pink Sand and I have Sandy Cheeks. Same thing, very good quality formula. All of these 3 have kind of like that balmy quality. This is Sandy Cheeks on the bottom here. And let me show you what it looks like blended. There it is. Again, very natural look on the skin, very glowy. I wouldn't say that this is like a blush highlighter combo, but it will give you a really dewy cheek. So if you like that, the Melt ones are not a bad option. And then we're gonna finish with e.l.f. Luminous Putty Blush and the e.l.f. Putty Blush. Like, I have the matte formula and I have the luminous formula. Let's talk about the luminous formula since it's the blush that I'm wearing today. It's the Luminous Putty Blush in Isla del Sol. Here's what it looks like. Let me see if I have a finger for a swatch. There's the color. I wouldn't say it's that luminous. I don't know. It is luminous on the cheek. This is a rather blended swatch. But again, you can see it on my cheeks because it's the blush that I'm wearing today and I'm not wearing bronzer or highlighter. I really like the formula. It's very easy to control, very buildable, very buildable. I usually put it on with a brush. I actually usually wear my cream blushes, all my cream blushes, with brushes. I don't love the way that cream blushes apply with a sponge. I feel like there's more room for patchiness that way, and I feel like I have better control with a sponge. So that's the way I apply them. I typically wear this when I just want to wear blush. I want to do a very simple cheek look, which is what I'm doing today. So just flushed cheeks with a little bit of glow. This is a really nice formula for that. And then you have the matte formula. In the putty blush, I have the shade Fiji, which is kind of like a red blush and very much a putty formula. Here's the shade. It's pretty red. And there's the There's a swatch down there, right there. Oh my gosh, there it is. Let's see if we can blend it. Out of all the blushes that I've spoken about today, there it is blended, okay, not scary. This is the one that goes cream to powder more explicitly, let's say it that way. Like you can definitely feel it powdering down when you're blending it, you know, like I did right here. This has a longer lasting power than the Luminous formula, and again, very manageable, very buildable. You can use a little bit more intense look and you will still get a really beautiful cheek. So if you want an affordable formula with a really great color shade range, the e.l.f. Putty blushes are a really, really good option. So as you can see, I've been having a lot of fun playing with cream blush lately. The one cream blush that I bought recently that actually I forgot to bring over is the Glossier Cloud Paint, but I've only used it like 2 or 3 times, so I feel like I can't speak about the formula just yet. I mean, it's the most pigmented blush I own. It might be the most pigmented blush on the market. Some people talk about Rare Beauty being super pigmented, but I have not tried the Rare Beauty liquid blushes yet, so I can't speak to those. I'll speak about Glossier Cloud Paint in another speed reviews. I just want to use it a couple more times before I tell you about it. So that's been it. As you can see, a lot of emphasis on cheek products. I've been exploring cream blush for the past year and building a collection with shades that I love. And I've pretty much been using cream blush nonstop for the last 3-4 months or so. Like sometimes I'll top it with a powder blush, but most of the time it's just been cream blush over here. It's crazy when you think that I bought one cream blush last year trying to see if I could get into cream blush, and now it's like, give me everything, give me all of them, give me all the cream blushes. It is a different look. It looks healthy and luminous and yummy, and yeah, I get it. I'm on the cream blush train now. That's not to say that I'm never gonna use powder blush. I will, because Pat McGrath exists and NARS exists, you know, but cream blushes are definitely having a moment in my collection. Let me know in the comments which products have you been using recently that have impressed you, or if there have been any products that have not impressed you lately. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. And if you think that I deserve it, I would love to see you like this video and subscribe to the channel so that we can meet again in my next video. Bye.